minute, guys.
Okay, all right, everyone. Let's gather around and get started.
Yes! Wait! What's the rush? We have a question.
Sure, Haley, what's up?
Y'all have been on a mission trip before, right?
Yeah, nothing like this one. It's going to be so much fun. You guys are going to love it.
Well, are all these weekly meetings really necessary? I mean, it's not like we're going halfway around the world. And it's not like we're going to visit the whole country.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of preparation to do for a mission trip. And besides, we are going halfway around the world. The trip to South Africa is over 20 hours long, then 2 more to Madagascar.
Did someone say Madagascar? I like to move it. I like to move it. Are we going to get to see Alex, Marty, Melvin, Gloria, and Julia?
We're not really going to memorize the entire scripture and read the entire New Testament, are we?
Of course we are. It's part of the preparation for the trip.
It's just 1 month in Madagascar. We're not going there to convert the whole country. Besides, they won't care what we know or don't know. They'll just be happy to see us.
We're not doing all that work for other people, guys.
We're not? Then who are you doing it for?
We're doing it for Jesus and for us.
You're kidding, right? You really think all this Bible reading and memorization is going to prepare us for work in the jungle?
We wouldn't be doing it if we didn't think it was going to help.
I just don't get it.
Sorry, but somehow I didn't think you guys would.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, I noticed your performance last year in the cross-country team.
Well, maybe you should mind your own business. And besides, what does cross-country have to do with a mission trip? Come on, guys, we really need to get this meeting started.
Just 1 more minute, Miss Kirkland.
This isn't making sense.
Let me explain. A mission trip, in fact, any Christian service, is just like running a race, or at least it should be.
You've lost me.
Obviously. How long and how much preparation did it take before we ran our first meet?
6 weeks, 6 miserable weeks.
How much longer till we go to Madagascar?
6 weeks, but I still don't see the connection.
Christian service and cross-country both involve a serious commitment and conditioning. And don't forget mental preparation.
As well as keeping your eye on the goal.
And don't forget self-control.
Self-control?
When you ran cross-country, did you change your sleeping and eating habits?
Well, we should have, but we didn't.
What happened on the day of the cross-country meet when you stayed up too late or ate too much junk food?
Please don't carry around a 50-pound weight that you have to know.
While you were on the team, you had to choose between practicing and hanging out with friends or sleeping in.
Yeah, yes.
Hey guys, meeting, so let's move it, yeah?
Just 1 more minute. So is that why you guys quit the cross-country team?
Well, we weren't doing all that well anyway, so there's no need to continue. We had way better ways to spend our time.
I think you're bringing the same attitude with you on the mission trip.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is the youth minister has given us all a training diet of Bible studying and scripture memorizations, so our minds will be in good spiritual condition for the race in Madagascar. He is quenching our hunger and thirst for righteousness. And you guys are already talking about violating the training diet. How are you going to be ready for this race?
It's not a race, it's just a mission trip.
I'm telling you from personal experience, without the proper training and conditioning, it's all a waste of time. You'll be as successful in Christian service as you were in cross country.
Oh my gosh, you're acting like our youth minister. What's the big deal?
The big deal is following God's rules and plans.
Did Moses hand out floaties to cross the Red Sea?
No, Moses obeyed because he knew God was in control.
So you think if we do all that Bible study and put God first, then He will have our backs?
He will not only have your back, he will get you fired up to do the work. Do you ever wonder why people come back from mission trips with a smile on their face, even though they're completely exhausted?
Yeah, why is that?
It's because obeying the Lord and being prepared for His work is the most fulfilling thing on earth. There is nothing like it. It's like finishing first in the state.
Yeah, but it's so much work.
Guys, all I'm telling you is, if you don't want to prepare, the training, the conditioning, and the praying, then don't enter the race.
Are you saying we shouldn't go?
Not at all. What we're saying is, why enter the race if you're not in it to win it?
What's the to win? It's a mission trip.
There's a lot of people in Madagascar, in fact, all over the world, who don't know Jesus. We may be the only Christ some of them may ever see.
If you're not ready to face them day after day, you might actually turn some of them away from Jesus. It'd be better to stay home than to be a bad witness for Jesus.
Is that important to y'all?
Guys, I'm speaking from personal experience. Last year, I went on a mission trip and slacked off big time on my preparation because I felt the same way you do now. When we got there, I had no idea what to do, and I ran out of gas and embarrassed myself. I never want to be unprepared again, and neither should you.
Do you guys think we should go with these guys? Okay. We decided. We are going and we're going prepared.
Are you guys willing to do the work?
Yes, if it's absolutely necessary.
It's not only necessary, it's the only way you'll have the endurance to finish the race with enthusiasm.
Okay, but we have to warn you. Our habits have little to be desired. We always wait until the last minute to finish the project or study for a big test.
Well, then we will all partner up and call each other every night. And if someone gets behind, we can get caught up together.
Sounds like exactly what we need to win the race.
Okay, guys, let's get this party started.
Who's ready for Madagascar?
Woo!